So now moving on to the next challenge, I would highlight the measure 11, which is the last measure of the second line. So this is another left-hand challenge, kind of like the first one that we talked about, where you had the C and then the fourth finger on the D. But this time, we're going to have, it's going to be a little bit more of a stretch. So you have your third finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret G, and then your pinky, 4th finger, on the G on the top string. So it's a little bit more of a stretch between those two fingers. So the pinky is fairly curled. The third finger is kind of more straight than the pinky is, which it's almost impossible to try it with both of them on the tip. So just know that that's a natural part of it. So I have these here, and you want to see if you can get those to where they're both about the same part of the fret, on the right side of the fret, close to the actual metal part, which requires you to angle your palm a little bit this way. The left side of your palm, for me, it's basically touching the fretboard like this. So I would spend a little time with that and just make sure you can get that spread between those two fingers. So if that happens to be too much of a stretch for you, one other, not ideal but optional alternative would be to use your second finger. And then you would have to kind of lift off and go to the first finger here. So that could be if using the 3 and 4 is not working for you. I would spend some more time practicing it, seeing if you can make it work and push through that boundary. And if worst case scenario, you can try using your second finger, which is okay in some circumstances, but in this, the ideal would be the third finger so that your first finger can easily access the C that's there.